From the very first lines we hear in the trailer, it's clear that something inside the house has fundamentally changed. The atmosphere feels different. The tone is heavier. The balance of power, which once seemed stable, now appears fragile and uncertain. Even a simple sentence like, "Today, you are the lady of the house," carries more weight than it seems at first glance. On the surface, that line might sound like surrender, like someone stepping back and handing over control. But is it really surrender? Or is it the beginning of a carefully hidden plan? In dramas like this, words are rarely as simple as they appear. Sometimes, a polite statement hides resentment. Sometimes, acceptance masks strategy. And sometimes, giving someone power is the first step toward watching them fall. The line that follows, "I can't take it anymore," immediately shifts the mood. That sentence makes it clear that someone in this house is reaching their emotional breaking point. There is frustration boiling beneath the surface. There is exhaustion. And perhaps even suppressed anger that has been building for a long time. Then comes the sarcastic remark, "You're the lady of the house. Burn the food if you want." This line carries a sharp edge. It's layered with subtle defiance. It suggests that the title of Lady of the House may not be a gift, but a test. The character, who claims not to know how to cook, ends up burning the meal. Is it truly an accident? Or is it intentional? In a household where power and pride are constantly at stake, even small mistakes can be deliberate moves. What makes the scene even more unsettling is the calm response. "It's okay." That calmness feels unnatural, almost artificial. It doesn't match the tension in the air. Instead, it feels like the calm before a storm, as if one person is purposely creating chaos while the other is patiently waiting for the right moment to react. There's something calculated about the entire exchange. It feels like a psychological game rather than a simple domestic interaction. Then the tone softens, at least on the surface. Another character says, "I feel like this is my family. I feel like I belong here." For the first time, we witness someone truly experiencing a sense of belonging. The words feel warm and genuine. After so much conflict, that moment feels almost comforting. But in dramas, peace is often temporary. When the same character says, "I wish this moment would never end," it immediately signals danger. Happiness in storytelling often appears right before everything falls apart. That line feels like a warning disguised as gratitude. It suggests that this fragile happiness may not last. And then comes the chilling statement, "Tomorrow will be a day no one will ever forget." This is where the real tension begins to rise, especially when it is hinted that this statement is connected to Ate. That single line suggests that he is about to face a truth powerful enough to change his entire life. It could be something about his past. It could involve his family. Or it could be something deeply personal, something about his heart. Another line stands out. "For now, I'm being patient." Those words don't sound innocent. They sound like someone who is waiting for the perfect moment to act. Someone who is holding on to a secret. Patience in this context feels dangerous. Then comes the emotional line. "Your heart will feel like it's about to burst from love." That sounds like a confession is near. Perhaps someone who has hidden their feelings for years is finally ready to speak. Or perhaps a long-buried truth about love and loyalty is about to come to light. There's also speculation that a shocking revelation about AI's past may surface. Could it be revealed that he is truly alone, without family, without roots, carrying a hidden loneliness? If that truth comes out, it would explain so much about his behavior, his guarded nature, and his emotional struggles. The mention of Hadar in the trailer suggests that he will play a central role in the upcoming chaos. Hadar is not a character who moves without purpose. If events are starting to revolve around him, it means the situation is about to become much more complex. But perhaps the most striking line of all is, "I learned something about Seml." That single sentence has the power to shake everything. Information is power in this house. If someone has uncovered a secret about Seml, it could completely shift the internal dynamics. What could it be? A betrayal? A hidden connection to Ate's past? A secret alliance? Or perhaps something even darker? If Seml has been hiding a major truth, its exposure could ignite a full-scale power struggle. Because being the lady of the house is not truly about cooking or domestic duties. It is about authority. It is about identity. It is about control over the emotional and strategic center of the home. If Seml's secret is revealed, alliances will shift. Loyalties will be tested. And 8 may be forced to choose between trust and truth. My prediction is that tomorrow's episode will deliver an emotional shock centered around 8. He will learn something that shakes him to his core. Whether it's about his origins, his family, or someone he deeply trusts, the impact will be irreversible. Once Seml's truth comes out, nothing inside the house will remain the same. The fragile peace we see in the trailer will shatter. The sarcasm, the patience, the quiet tension, it will all explode into open confrontation. The upcoming episode looks like it will be unforgettable. Now the real question is, how do you think 8 will react when he learns the truth? Will he respond with anger, heartbreak, or calm strategy? Share your predictions in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share for more in-depth analysis. The storm is coming, and we'll be here to break it all down. Alright, everyone, that brings us to the end of today's analysis. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more deep dives into every twist and hidden clue, make sure to hit the like button. It really helps the video reach more fans of the series. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to Series World and turn on notifications so you never miss any updates, trailer breakdowns, or episode reviews. Your support keeps Series World growing and allows us to continue bringing you detailed, exciting content every single week. Now, before we wrap up, here's a big question for the next episode. When 8 discovers the truth about Seml, do you think he'll confront her immediately, or will he stay silent and secretly plan his next move? Drop your predictions in the comments below. I read all your theories, and your answer might even be featured in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode right here on Series World.